I used to think the glow was makeup, something I had to earn, but it's water in the morning and letting my body learn. This clean skin, soft light, this rest that shows in my eyes. This is how I hold my shoulders when I stop living rushed. I don't chase it, I make space for it. I come back to myself. That's a woman's glow, not loud, but you can feel it. That's a woman's glow when I'm cold.
Good morning. How are you guys? Well, first, I want to say welcome to anybody who has clicked on this video. And I wanted to do a series, Realistic Raylist. If anybody don't know, I'm Raylist. And I wanted to do a series called Realistic Raylist, 45 Days to Me Turning 45. So I'll be 45 September 21st, 2026. And back in the day, I was like 45, even 30. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so far. Excuse me. That's so far away. However, for me, it feel like it just came so fast or whatever. I don't know why my voice like that, but anywho, this the realistic part. My adolescent years, had a great childhood for the most part. Nothing major or dramatic or traumatic happened. I had a pretty great childhood. My 20s, amazing. I had some great years in my 20s. My 30s, it was good. Changes, marriage, kids, all the things. Well, of course, we'll get in little segments of that later. And now my 40s. And I can honestly say my 40s, people always say, oh, 40s is the new 20s. Absolutely not. This body is totally different. But 40s is like really been unapologetic. I don't care. And I am that person, really true and true. But in my 40s, it's really like, I don't care. And, in your 20s, you'll say it and then people be like, oh, she just 20 or she just 20. So da, 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 da. But not only if I'm saying it, and first of all, I don't say it. In my 20s, I used to say it first. Now in my 40s, I'm not saying it first. My action's going to speak louder than my words. And then if you can't read the room and you can't get that I don't care about something or that doesn't involve me, I'm going to say, that don't have nothing to do with me. I don't care. Like, I'm going to let you know, following up with my actions. So I think 40s for me is that, but I have really realistically always been that person from day one. If you meet me, most people may be like, oh yeah, she's headstrong. Oh, she speak her mind. Oh yeah, and to me, that's not a bad thing because you got a lot of people that don't speak their mind or whatever. And I'm just who I am and I have accepted that. So I am considerate and I'm humble, but a lot of people don't like when you say certain things. And I have a friend and she always used to say, I always would start out. She used to say like, Ray, even if you start out with say, for me and my family or for people would still get offensive, which is true. But if you come to me about something and I speak on it, I'm going to say, well, for me and my family or or this is how I look at it. Now, if you take whatever, that's on you. That's what you have to deal with. But I'm not shading anybody. I'm not speaking hypothetically. I'm not trying to say something to make you feel any kind of way or whatever, because that's not me. I'm not that type of person. I will listen. I have totally no judgment. But my 40s is just not only showing up, but just being in a space of total peace with whatever decision that I make. So I hope you stay along for the ride and then just see. And I'm just really doing like a video diary just to see what it was like, you know, until I became 45. So I'm excited. I love getting older. I'm growing, learning new things, just seeing what type of person I'm turning into be, what type of wife I'm becoming, what kind of mother I'm becoming, what type of friend, all the things, the travels, the lessons, how this body changes. Oh goodness, we gonna get into that. So I start each morning. It's very quiet when I start in the morning. My husband, he goes to work early. He's at work sometimes 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock a.m. So he's already out of the house. So I'll get up. I used to have a walking pad and I used to do walking, but had a little injury a couple of months ago. So I put that on pause right now. So I'll get up, I shower, my tea, and then I'll take my vitamins. So every day I alternate whatever. My vitamins. So I'm doing the D3 today and the vitamin E. And then after I do this, I take my vitamins, then I'll do my devotion. And after I do my devotion, then I'll go outside in nature and just suck up all God free just blessings that all of us have and that we just have to take advantage of and use on a daily basis to help us start our day. So come along. go outside, make my rounds, stand out there, just take in all the breeze. I come back inside. Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 6:56 a.m.
6:56. So I have to do some computer work. Also, in a couple of days, we're going on a cruise. So it'll be the boys' first cruise. We'll be heading out of Orlando, and we're just going to just Bahamas. So we're just doing Bahamas, 2 stops in Bahamas, and just coming back. So it's a Monday through Friday or whatever. So got to do some paperwork, got to check in, got to do all the things of getting our boarding pass, getting our luggage tags and stuff like that. I have to do that. I have to check some emails. I have a report that I have to do. What else? We're writing our second book. So I think I have an email to follow up. I looked last night. I have a follow up with our illustrator. And this is our second time doing our book or whatever. The first time, because me not knowing all the logistics and what happened, what goes through it, it was such a long process. And also, the person at the time who was doing it, I went through Fiber. The person at the time who was doing it, I think they took on so many projects at one time, where even at one point I felt like we got robbed. I was like, we don't got scammed, because she just basically went ghost. So this particular time I went with somebody different, but it is a long process, because especially for the illustration, you tell them, you send them everything what you want, they'll do the pictures, and you be like, okay, tweak this. So originally when you send everything over, it's going to take them 10 days, almost 2 weeks. And then they send it back to you, then you tweak it. Then that may take another 3 days, depending on what they're tweaking. However, so this is going to be our first tweak. I send it to them or whatever. So I think this would be my first, thing. Looking at it, saying, so hopefully it's good. Like I said, this is a new person that I'm dealing with for illustrations for our book. So hopefully it's not much. I didn't look at it last night. I just seen the email and everything, but we shall see. And then I'm going to have somebody go through and make sure all the font and everything is correct, because, and I'll elaborate on that a little bit later when I talk more about the book, of how you live and you learn certain things when you're doing a book. So you need more than just 2 eyes on it. Sometimes you need 3 or 4. So I have a very dear friend who's going to help me and look over it and make sure everything's in line and make sure that it's going to be good to go. So I came out here earlier and I was distracted. Good thing I had looked at my video. I was distracted because my husband came on the camera. But I came out here earlier, but the sun has came out. And just to basically explain that, after I do my devotion and take my vitamins and stuff, I come out here and just take in all of God's free nature in my backyard. And I don't know, I looked at the footage and it didn't take, so I wanted to come out and I wanted to share. So I'll just come out here and listen to the birds. The birds have quiet now. They probably went to sleep, but I come out and I can just hear. And I was also saying that my husband and I, we put up these little tiki sticks in the back. I think we're going to light them tonight. We'll just kind of set the ambiance a little bit. They were on sale at the Dollar General. Little tiki, weather resistant bamboo. So I got these. I at first I was gonna get 4, but it was 6 there, and I was with Zaya and say, "Mom, just get all of them," but they were like $3. So our neighbor was gonna make some for us because he was gonna get in the back of his yard. They have like bamboo back there, and he was gonna make them for me, but he worked so hard. So I was just like, Austin, don't worry about it. And it was so funny when I came back with them. he was sitting on his porch, and I said, Austin, you don't have to work as hard. I was like, look what I bought. He was like, no, ma'am, I would have did it for you. But he was saying that the bamboo or whatever was real, real thin. I don't know. I'm going to see, guys, his bamboo. See those sticks over there? I don't know if y'all can see them. See the sticks over there? And he made them. So, he made them. So, we have them, and I think we'll try them out tonight. I'll have Brandon light them so we can see, but I know it's going to be so nice. But yeah, I just like to come out here. The sun is coming out, and just like to take the fresh air, and I just like to look at the trees. We only one time we seen like a deer back here, but I don't know why. I just thought like with all these trees, like we'll see deers and stuff like that. So, we only seen one. So I like to see the wildlife in the back, the good wildlife, not anything too traumatizing. But, yeah. And we still have some things that we're gonna get done and do back here, but not in a rush. You just want to take our time and make sure it is something that we want. So I just wanted to come back here and just show, because I looked at the footage and I was like, it didn't take. I don't know what happened. I was distracted because Brandon came on and he was talking to me. He was like, what am I doing? Just nosy. I'm gonna revoke all his privileges of the camera. So I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna head back in so I can finish some work. Oh, so I can finish some work. And I don't think I even mentioned the boys are asleep. We're still on like quote unquote summer break. We're gonna matter of fact, our first day of first day of homeschool will be when we go to our cruise, which will be August 10th. So normally I'll start like in July, but it was just a very uneventful summer. We didn't plan for me to get hurt and to be down a little bit, so it didn't go as planned for us. But God said rest, and that's what we did. We rested. So I was like, nope, we don't have to start in July. And that's the great part about homeschool. We don't have to start when everyone else starts homeschool. And we have for the state that we're in, we just have to do 180 days or whatever. So I do that. And like I say, I pretty much do year round, because even though we're off the summer, they do read every day. But I just me being nosy looking at my neighbors. Me being nosy. But I do get to we get to do it very flexible and everything. So we will start on August 10th, and we'll just go from there. I'm just being so nosy. I'm being nosy. But let me tell you about being nosy. I'm nosy in my house. Like, I'm looking through my window and I'm nosy. We have some folks, they're like on a whole different level of nosy. And it's like, it's scary almost. So, anywho, but so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing or whatever. And I'll take you guys along and show you as much as I can when it comes to that. So let me get back. I have to, like I said, I'm waiting on the email, and then I have to send something out. I have to package something up. I have to send something to my best friend, because I got a shirt for her from my church, and I want to send her one. And I have another package I want to send to a homeschool mom. It is it's a package. I want to just encourage her on her homeschool journey this year. So I'm going to do that. And so I can be focused, so I can jam and talk my music and everything. And then I'll come back to the next thing that I'll be doing for today. So let's talk about how I'll be snacking throughout the day. It is 9:18 in the morning, and here I am making a whole sandwich. I don't know. It just depends. I am a breakfast person, but in my mind, I feel like I should always have Waffle House. And we're like in the country. We're like in the outskirts. And we do have a Waffle House, but I don't. And see, that's another thing. Anybody who's a Waffle House, you have they all, if people want to know, they dirty, but you have a special Waffle House that only you like to go to. So we have one, and it's in Charlotte. And Charlotte's like, probably, well, that particular Waffle House is like probably like 45 minutes away. And just in my mind, I feel like I should have Waffle House every morning, and that's not a reality. So if I want breakfast, I have to like really, really want it really bad to eat it. But I just can't eat breakfast like that because in my mind, I just think I should have Waffle House. So with that being said, my body is like, if we can't have Waffle House, we're not gonna eat breakfast. I know it's so crazy, but I'm just telling you what's in my mind. So of course I'm a little hungry. I'm like, let me make me a whole sandwich, turkey sandwich. Recently I fell in love with banana peppers. And I used to eat them a lot on my sub, and then I stopped. And then just recently I was like, just had a taste for them, and I started back eating them again. So I have that. I wish I had a tomato from my garden. Oh, I do. I'll put it on there. Oh, look, my little tomato from my garden. Yes. And also my neighbor, she gave me some tomatoes too, but we ate all those tomatoes. Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky girl. So that's my love bug, Miss Vicky. It's my girl in the back of pearls. She's so funny. But yep. So I got 2 tomatoes. Oh, happy camper. Oh. So yeah, in my mind, I think I'm supposed to be having Waffle House. But I tell you, delusional. And then another thing I do, which I have made this a reality. Me supposed to be having these ginger ales every day. The things I be doing is crazy. And not just a ginger ale, but in a glass. I'm telling you, this is crazy. But I do it. I do it. Or with a straw. If I'm gonna go, I'll put a straw. But if I'm home, I want to drink it out of a glass. And these glasses was, so one had, this was one of our gifts when we had got married. Oh my goodness. We'll be married 15 years next year. So cheers to you, because y'all the only one here. So turkey sandwich with mayo, mustard, green peppers, not green peppers, banana peppers, and tomato from my garden. And I don't care what nobody say. Food from your garden, baby, it's next level. Seriously. So good. No. The boys are still asleep. I got a call in probably like 10 minutes. Look at me, about to break my neck. After the call, I may take a little nap. I gotta wash some stuff before we go. Because I don't know if it's just me. I like to come back home to a clean house when I come back from vacation. If we have wash and dry wherever we at, I'll do it or Brandon will do it. We'll wash the clothes, so when we come back, we won't have to wash clothes. But if I don't get a chance to do that while I'm on vacation, that's the only thing I want to do when I come back. And I want to come back and I gotta clean and do all the other stuff. So I think I'm gonna pull my sheets today, wash all that up, so there can be one less thing. I think Zion, we gotta pull Zion sheets. We gotta clean that, wash all that up. They wash their clothes. I washed our clothes, or whatever the case. Oh, I'm gonna clean the bathrooms real good. So that'll be it, and then I'll mop. And that it. I'm about to do that. I'm gonna watch some vlogs, and I'm gonna do that. And that'll be my day, really. And then when Brandon come home, I think, I gotta send a text out. I have to go pick up something. And when we come home, we gotta go pick something up. So it just hit me. But I'm not in front of my calendar. I would have did it, but I'm not in front of my calendar. But it's just hit me that I'm rambling. So, let me get started. I'll be back. Look who decided to come. I have done a lot of stuff, but forgot about you guys. But he's been what? What did you do?
Cleaning.
Yep, been cleaning. So since he got up, been cleaning. We just had dinner, and we're gonna make cookies.
Yeah.
So we could do that. Come on, let's show them. So we could do that because I was gonna close it out. So we'll make some cookies because last night we wanted cookies, and we had got in the bed. Get the thing at the bottom. We had got in the bed. And I had asked for some cookies. And I had asked for some cookies, and nobody wanted to get up. So we're gonna do cookies, and we got ice cream. We
We should do a new thing.
What?
We should do cookies.
Mm-mm.
No, cookies.
In the muffins? No.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be good.
No.
Okay.
He's the baker, but no, I don't want to do that. So we're gonna do cookies. And I got so much done. However, and it rained. Let me show y'all. It rained. Like, it came down. The power had went out and everything. It is crazy. But it rained. And we got to get this. See, like, right here in front. Like, I don't know. So we got to dig over there so all the water can flow. It was crazy. But it was a nice little rain. And all of this was wet. It was crazy. However, we're going to try to dig that down and get all that, because just in case they have another crazy rain, we won't be trapped. But we're gonna do cookies so we can have that.
I'm look at smiley face.
I know. This is where we started. Y'all, this is my new thing too. I'm drinking out of glasses. I'm using my good china. So I'm here assisting, making sure he don't burn himself. Did you preheat the oven?
Not yet.
Yeah, preheat the oven. But yeah, so I had a lot of errands, had to answer some emails, get some work and stuff done, did all of that. They came home and cooked dinner. We had, what was it? Fried chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Yep, with cabbage and rice and sweet potato. It was good, right? Delicious. So we just had dinner, and we're going to make some dessert. They get haircuts tomorrow because, like I said, we're going on a cruise. So don't put it over there, my love. So they get haircuts tomorrow. So Aiden is in there washing his hair. And Zion for this haircut is going to be so cool because you're going to take your hair out, right? It has his dreads, so he's going to take it out. I love it like that. And it's just so nice. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to make cookies and end this night out. So this is our first vlog of 45 days to me turning 45. And I should have did it when we first started. But I learned it too. I'm in this new Joy group. I have a Bible study group that's coming up, but we were on break for the summer. So we'll be starting back, I think, at the end of this month. However, I've joined this Joy group, and it is very interesting, but I'm learning a lot. Even the first day that we got on, space it out. And one of the things that was so rewarding when I was on the call was the host, she was saying to like just give yourself a hug. So I wanted to start these vlogs out with that, but what I think is even better is that I'm going to end it with that. I'm going to give myself a hug for the day and everything I accomplished. And even if we had a bad day, and it's good to start off with the hug, but I want to end with a hug. So I'm going to hug myself, and you want to give me a hug, Zay?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, you're going to give me a hug first? Ooh, that's a good hug. And I got a little kiss in there.
Mommy?
And then I'm going to hug myself.
I'm going to take a shower. Got it?
Oh, that feels so good. And I need to be stretched out because, I don't know, I went to go grab something and so I had to put a patch on my back. So, with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.